a big leak for The Last of Us Part 2 came out, I think either Monday or Sunday. I got it on Monday. And Sony, I think that same day, then was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and have a release date for The Last of Us Part 2 and for Ghost of Tsushima. And what they did was they moved back Ghost of Tsushima. Unfortunately, for people like me who were very, very, very excited for this video game, for Ghost of Tsushima and the revitalization of Sucker Punch, it's going to be pushed back until July 17th. For The Last of Us Part 2, it's going to be pushed back technically because it was supposed to be released in May. Then it was indefinitely delayed, but it's going to be delayed until June, I think, 19th. Pretty much taking, I think, Ghost of Tsushima's release date, or a week before, or a week after. I don't remember Ghost of Tsushima's original release date. By the way, if you're wondering why exactly they pushed back Ghost of Tsushima to almost a month later, it's specifically because they want more people to buy their games, right? Like, if you're playing The Last of Us Part 2, there's probably a pretty good chance that you're not going to buy and then play Ghost of Tsushima a week later. So they're trying to split it out, spread it out. But this summer is going to be one of the best summers in recent memory for video games. I can't really remember where two games that I would consider would be Game of the Year contenders would come out not only in June, but also July. I can't really remember a summer like that. Usually the summer is kind of just a dead season where there's really nothing going on in the industry, and usually it's just like expos and conventions, and then I think Gamescom happens kind of at the end, but it's like, no, there's actual games that we can play. There's Game of the Year games that we'll probably be able to play in Ghost of Tsushima and The Last of Us Part 2. And it sucks that The Last of Us Part 2, a lot of the gameplay was apparently leaked, and a lot of the spoilers for the story got leaked. Like, people are already saying that the story is ruined for them because they looked at the leaks. Don't look at the leaks. I'm not going to look at the leaks either until the game comes out in June. But a quick note on the leaks. I don't think the leaks forced Sony's hand in the sense of, well, we now have to have a release date for the game. Now we have to release the game. Now we have to change it up from it being an indefinite delay to now it's going to have a solid release. I don't think that's the reason why they had the release date in June. I think that what they did was it was kind of a knee-jerk reaction to, obviously, the pandemic, the coronavirus. Not saying that it's necessarily a bad thing. In fact, it was a great thing that they probably delayed the game because they didn't know at the time what exactly was going on with the virus. They didn't necessarily know what to do. They probably didn't know certain things. They probably knew just as much as you and I did about the coronavirus at the time that they delayed the game, which I think was almost a month ago. But now it seems like a couple of weeks later, it's like, okay, we can have some more time for production. We can we'll probably have more digital and online sales than physical sales, and we'll probably be prepared to take a hit for that. I don't know exactly what they are planning to do for the collector's edition of the game. I don't know what they're planning on doing for the collector's edition of Ghost of Tsushima, but regardless of whatever they're planning on doing, they've got two home run knockout hits coming out in the summer when everybody is still going to be quarantined. Hopefully the quarantine is going to be like slightly it's going to be better managed. Hopefully by then. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been 24. Remember to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe for more. Summer's going to be packed. I can't wait for it. Ladies and gentlemen, until my next video, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.